Marjolaine. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Debbie Doe. Hello, Valerie. Hey, hey, hey. If you're new here, please type your name in the comment section and where you're from so I can say hi to you. Hi, Yvette. Hello, Miss Sharon. Welcome to all of the newbies and to all of my classy tribe and to everyone who views this on replay. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn my camera around. Hey, I am here. I see that it's 3:15. I'm a little bit later than normal. No, you didn't miss 15 minutes. My internet connection was not working. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, mommy of 4 now. My internet connection was acting a little wonky, so I had to go reset my box. Hello, welcome. So I am a little bit later than I wanted to be. Nope, you didn't miss me. I tried to come on and it wouldn't come on, and it kept telling me my internet connection wasn't working, so I had to go reset the box, and hopefully everything will work out really, really good from this moment on. Anyway, thank you for joining me. It's Thursday. It's time to jam. Yeah, it's time to jam. That's the journal about me. Every week I come in on Thursdays to share the weekly prompt and the creative challenge. Thank you so much for the hearts. I love the hearts when you tap the screen. It lets me know that you're happy, you're enjoying yourself, you're learning something new. Just something. Just something good for me. It helps the broadcaster to know that you're happy and you're enjoying the broadcast, the art, the talk, the conversation, whatever. Thank you. So anyway, I come in on Thursdays to share the jam with you. That's for tomorrow. So tomorrow's prompts. It's a journal about me. It's a year-long challenge. I issue a new prompt and creative challenge every Friday. So for this Friday, I'm going to share that with you, and I'm going to share how I'm going to make my page with you. Nope, you didn't miss 15 minutes. I just started. My internet connection was bad, so I'm just getting started now. So anyway, I come in and I share what I'm going to create and what I'm going to do with you here on Thursdays. I'd love for you to all come and join me on my blog at trsmith.com. This is where I post the new prompt and challenge every week as well. It's a free challenge. It's fun. We have a Facebook group, Embrace Your Art, and we share. So come in and share with me and create with me and have fun with me. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm TR Smith, and I'm a mixed media artist and instructor. I love coming on Periscope, sharing with you. And when you sign up for my mailing list, you'll get 3 awesome free tutorials at trsmith.com. So go on over there and join the fun. I am determined to make these periscopes a little bit shorter and just get down to business. So I'm going to go ahead and hang up my phone so that you guys can see me and my workspace. And I'm going to tell you what the prompt is this week. The prompt is your favorite food or recipe and a memory that goes along with it. So favorite food or recipe and a memory that goes along with it. And the creative prompt this week is to use modeling paste. So I'm going to go ahead and create a quick page using modeling paste or molding paste. Some of you call it modeling paste. Some people call it molding paste. You can use extra thick gesso. There are textured pastes out there, just all kinds of things. So what I'm going to do with it, you can do with all of those different textured pastes as well. There are glitter pastes. There are pastes that feel like fiber, just all kinds of different pastes. I'm going to be using light modeling paste, or as you can see, it says molding paste, but down here, I'm not sure what language it says modeling paste. So you can call it whichever one you want. Typically in the art world, they'll know what you're talking about if you're talking molding paste or modeling paste. And there are modeling pastes by Golden, by Liquitex, by Deco Art. Just lots of, those are 3 great companies. I use modeling paste by all 3 of them, and also Faber-Castell, of course. So give it those 4. I like modeling paste from any of those. This one would be the most expensive. Deco Art, I would say, would be the least expensive. So anyway, modeling paste. I'm gonna just use a couple of colors so I can go quickly. I'm using paints by Deco Art today, the Americana, which you could get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I think and Joann, and they're very inexpensive and they work quite nicely. So today I'm going to use Slate Gray, Sea Glass, and Saffron Yellow. All right, now we've got the cool tilt on. You can see my page. Hello. Hey, Sonia in France. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, so we've got my page here. I'm going to make a quick, pretty background by just adding my colors around the page. And I'm just adding drips of paint. This is one of my favorite things to do, is just kind of drip some paint on my page. And I'm trying not to use too much. I can be really heavy-handed, as I was right there, with my paint. So, hey, Kathy and Barb. Hey, from Ontario. Hey, welcome, welcome. I didn't bring my white paint over, so I'm just going to add a little bit. This is a big old thing of gesso I got from Michael, so I'm just going to add a couple of spots of gesso on here as well. It's going to serve as white paint. I'm going to keep that because I'm going to use that again. Anyway, I always have cups of water around for dipping my paintbrush, and baby wipes for cleaning. So I'm going to just take my brush, which is a mop brush, and just spread my colors around. And I usually just spread one color at a time. And I'm doing something different. Usually I spread my colors and they're all over the place, but this time I kind of kept the colors in different sections. We're going to see how this turns out. And I let the colors touch. Touching and mixing don't bother me. It's amazing. You get great colors. And then I go back last and get some of the white, which typically lightens up the colors a little bit. And I'm going to get a little bit more white and just let it drip on. And that again is still my gesso. And just adding it on my page and making a pretty background all the way around. All right, love, love, love the hearts. Hearts keep me going, so there you have it. Like that background? Love to see hearts, and I always love to see them in multiple colors. You all have a different color heart that pops up, so when more of you are tapping the screen, I get to see more. Now, if you have some crafty friends that you would love to invite to this broadcast, please swipe right on your iPhone and up on your Android, and you can invite followers. Yay! I love followers. I love lots of artsy pals to create with. So feel free to share, and thanks again for being with me. All right, so I'm going to dry a little bit because this is pretty wet, and then I'm going to add one more layer, and then we're going to get down to the business of modeling paste. All right. I just don't want these colors to blend a lot with my next layer. So by doing a little bit of drying, I am able to prevent that somewhat from happening. I'm digging on these colors together. They're pretty cute. You know, it's good to just play with different color combinations. That's one thing that I enjoy. And if you see my art and watch my art, you know that I play a lot with different colors and have all kinds of color combinations. They're just color. We get a little bit hung up sometimes on color in more than one way, if you know what I'm saying. But in our art, we really get hung up in color and think about it needing to be really matchy-matchy, and it really doesn't have to. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a dab more of gesso here along the bottom. I could grab my white paint, which would make this so much easier, but this is cool. And I'm just going to spritz a little bit with water. And I'm going to take my brayer and spread that on my page. And I didn't dry well, so some of the other colors are picking up, which is actually pretty cool. Gonna do a little bit more white because I want more white to show. And then we are going to dry just a little bit more and move on to the modeling paste. And you can do this technique with all of the various colors. And I may come back in with a little bit of the sea glass. And the gray, but not the gold. I know that you can see my workspace, but I like to hold that up. How about that beautiful background? I love that. I love to look at that. Thank you so much for the heart. Yeah, it doesn't like spread evenly, but I also kind of pick it up as I'm rolling. And since I don't clean it very well and it has layers, it kind of has texture now because there's so much old paint on it. So I think that's actually kind of cool. I'm putting dabs of gray and sea glass, just a couple of spots. And I'm going to brayer again. I'm going to spritz with water and brayer again and spread some of that color across. Yes, yes. Love, love, love. How about that? Hearts, please. Hearts, all colors. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that. I just love, one of my favorite things is making backgrounds. This is one of my favorite techniques, but I have lots of other techniques that I like to do with background. That's just one of them. All right, so I'm drying just a little bit more, and I will then go ahead and get my modeling paste out and make something fun. But I do want to kind of dry this because I don't want my template. I'm going to be using a template or a stencil. And I don't want it to just simply stick in my paint. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, that looks dry enough. All right, so with modeling paste, you can use modeling paste with a template. What you're going to want is a template. You're also going to want one of these craft knives. All right. I'm also going to grab, give me 2 seconds. I really don't have to go far. I need some Post-it notes. All right, so I've got Post-it notes here, and what Post-it notes are good for is like if you're, let's say you have a template and you don't want to get the modeling paste all, you know, into different parts of the template, use your Post-it notes to cover the parts where you don't want your modeling paste to go. All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to do 2 different things, so you're going to have to bear with me before I reveal the pattern to you. Because with your modeling paste, you can use it as is, or you can add color to your modeling paste so that you have an image or picture with different colors. So I'm covering up the edge. Thank you. It's, I don't even remember what these flowers are called. Tell me what they're called. You guys, what are these called? I have the packaging. They're called dandelions. I couldn't think of that. Thank you. Yes, dandelions. So, dandelions. I was like, what are these dandelions? Yes. I used to love, I'm sure we all used to love blowing the dandelions growing up. One of the rites of passage as a child. All right, so I'm covering up all the spaces where I don't want to get my modeling paste. For now. This just makes it easier to navigate instead of trying to be careful. All right, so you just take your modeling paste. I'm going to pull this down some so you can see what I'm doing. You take your modeling paste onto your craft knife, and you really just simply spread it onto your stencil. But you do want to hold your stencil firmly. And just, you don't have to get crazy. Spread it enough to fill the spaces. Scrape it up with the edge. And I'm going across here because there are the blown pieces that I want to get my modeling paste into as well. And of course, if you don't hold it firm, some of the modeling paste may go under the stencil, so you won't have a perfect shape. But you know me, when it comes to art and all of this stuff, I'm always just like, do not freak out, do not fret. Just play, have fun, and see what happens. So this is always a little scary because you don't get to know what's happening while you're doing this in front of a live audience. So I'm taking some of the modeling paste up. Okay. And hoping that I've gotten good coverage. However, I'm going to show you adding a little bit of color to my modeling paste as well, and I'm going to do one more flower. So this is simple. You take some modeling paste, and this is almost gone. Put it in a paint tray. If you have a paint tray, add some modeling paste to your paint tray. And then you just take the color of paint that you want, and don't get too crazy because you don't want it to get too, too thin. So all you need to do is mix it with your favorite color acrylic. Or whatever color, your favorite, whatever colors you're using. And I mixed it with the saffron yellow. And of course it's going to lighten up a bit because it is white and saffron yellow, but that's cool. All right, now I'm going to take this up and I'm going to add the saffron yellow to this part of my stencil. And then I'm going to remove my stencil, fingers crossed that everything turns out the way that I want it to turn out. And I'm going to get these pieces that are blowing in the wind. And what is always a problem for you? Using modeling paste or mixing the colors? All right, I've done as much as I want to do. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm done. I don't feel like keep spreading modeling paste. So I'm going to lift gently. Yay! Yay! The white is pretty light. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can see some of it, but you can really see the white. See that? There, you can see it up there. You can see my yellow one. And the white is kind of light because there's white paint down here, and I think I didn't put enough. But if you can see the texture of the white, especially here, and in the yellow. See the beautiful texture, the lifted. Can I please have some hearts for yay? Look at the flying. Look at the flying pieces there. Oh my God, are they awesome or what? Oh, hearts, 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 different colors, different colors. I love to see your hearts in various colors. And up here, see how gorgeous those are? Look at the texture. Can you see that texture as I tilt the page? Yes, thank you for the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, turned out pretty good. Turned out pretty good. I can definitely see the yellow one. The white is a little bit disappearing into the background, and you don't really have to. You should let this dry naturally because this can melt the modeling paste and then it will distort your image. But I am just going over just a little bit. Just a little bit. And again, the prompt for the week is favorite recipe or food that you love and a memory that goes along with it. And then the creative prompt is to use modeling paste. So that's what I've done here. I'm going to add some words and some scribbles mostly to my background. And I'm going to share with you my favorite food or recipe. And since I am currently doing the Whole30, which is 30 days of really wholesome eating, it's a detox, so I am not having any sugar, nothing from a box, nothing, no flour, no sugar, no milk. And I feel amazing. I'm on day 25. My husband's doing it with me. So right now, I am just going to say my favorite, we did do favorite, well, we did do favorite food, or was it a snack or dessert? Well then it'll be favorite recipe. It's gonna have to be favorite recipe. Gosh, I double checked that. Well, thank you. I sure do. And how did I mess that up? So make it something else. Make it a different food. I know you like more than one food. I can't believe that, because I swear I went through that list and I was like, okay, do I have any duplicates? And I was like, nope, I'm all good. Favorite recipe. How about the memory that goes with the recipe? So I do have favorite food or recipe. And hopefully I am quoting it right, because we're going by my memory of remembering what the prompt is. I looked at it before I came on. So it does say favorite food or recipe. Maybe it says favorite meal. I think it's favorite meal or recipe. Maybe that's the difference. Last time I asked about a food, this time it was a meal. And I think I was sort of going with or thinking of like your holiday meal. I don't know about you, but when I think about Thanksgiving, there are certain foods I like together as a meal. But for this one, I think I'm just going to go with Whole30 wholesome foods, because right now I am so enjoying eating in such a wholesome way. Your taste buds are renewed. You can actually taste the food and you don't need condiments and everything. Good, good. Just have fun. Absolutely. But I do think it's favorite meal. But you'll know for sure tomorrow when I post it. Anyway, so I am going to go with the Whole Foods because right now I'm enjoying it so much. My taste buds are so on fire. Like I can taste the sugar, I can taste the salt. What other people will say is not sweet, I can actually taste the natural sweetness. I'm not craving, I'm on day 25, I'm not craving the fake sugar or any other sugar other than the sugar of fruit. That's the only sugar we're eating. It's really amazing. Your body feels amazing. Your mind gets clear. You just feel really good, energized, and whole. No tummy aches, no nothing. Just feeling good. No tummy aches, less body aches. Just feeling whole and wonderful and strong and happy and healthy. So right now, I'm just going to say my favorite food is Whole Foods. All right, so I'm going to add some little stems. Y'all know I love my little wonky scribbles. So there. I'm going to add signature tiara scribbles around the edge of my page. And I'm going to write wholesome on my stem. That's another thing that I love to do, and it's going to be weird because I am holding my pen in a very weird fashion. So it looks like I wrote with my left hand because I'm not holding my pen correctly, and I actually started to spell the word incorrectly. But I wrote the word wholesome on there. Wholesome. I'm always sassy, girl. I'm always sassy. Just a little classy, a little with a touch of sassy. How about that? Wholesome, fresh. I'm going to put fresh too and try to hold my pen a little bit better. I'm trying not to ruin my modeling paste by, holding my hand down on it. All right, so I think that is it. This is such an easy, simple page, but it is just beautiful to me because it looks like this. Yay! All right. Can I get some hearts, please? All colors, because I'm about to get out of here. So if you are still here and you are still watching, just tap your screen to give me some hearts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you'll go out and get yourself some modeling paste. I know I love the texture. Even the background has a little bit of texture in it because of all the layers. So yeah, it's I don't think the screen does this any justice. I think it's gorgeous. I love the color combination. So fun. So fun. Yes, thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hearts from everybody before I go. Just tap the screen to give me some love. That would be awesome. Thank you. I love it when I see all the colors. It's just such a beautiful floating up of hearts that's just amazing. That's just amazing and fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, ladies, I'm out of here. I hope to see you next week with another fun prompt. And this will be on my blog. All right, I will see you next week. Thank you. This will be on my blog at trsmith.com. I will have the link to this video as well. So don't forget to visit me, get your free tutorials. Join me here at trsmith.com. It'll be on the blog tomorrow, and we'll start sharing our art in the Embrace Your Art group. Thanks again. You guys have an amazing day and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Go forth, be creative, have fun. Bye.